So Suho goes into a dungeon in Iran, a perilous and ancient place. Meanwhile, the attack team, venturing deeper, finds and lifts a strange sword, an artifact radiating with an eerie aura, which gives the hunter Feng Monarch's power, a dark and terrifying power beyond comprehension. He kills someone brutally and without remorse. The episode begins with a chilling voice commanding to kill anyone entering Lord Feng Monarch's territory, a grim warning echoing through the halls like a death knell. We see everyone dying, screaming in agony and desperation. The sound of kill, kill, kill echoes ominously and repeatedly as people are slaughtered mercilessly and without hesitation. The situation is dire, a descent into utter chaos, and the possessed man is completely consumed by the desire to kill, relentlessly killing everyone one by one in cold blood, driven by the malevolent force within him. Then the scene shifts abruptly, offering a brief respite from the carnage. The laborers witness the horror unfold before their very eyes and exclaim, "What?" in utter disbelief and terror, their faces etched with shock and fear. What is this thing anyway? They are quite shocked and very surprised. We see all the goblins diligently and carefully mining mana crystals with great focus and determination. Dukun looks on in utter astonishment and disbelief. He thinks he's never heard of such a thing before. Normally, summoners can only summon one or two monsters, but what kind of summoning is this? He looks intently at Suho and thinks his power isn't normal. What kind of hidden power does he possess? Seeing them working diligently, Suho thinks, "Wow, this is great indeed. But to effectively use shadow extraction, I unfortunately need dead bodies. Still, these three goblins are useful, and I can only keep three anyway. They're absolutely perfect because they never complain at all." Looking at Beru with a smile, he says, "Beru, like you wisely said, shadow extraction is really a very useful skill indeed." Beru, grimacing slightly, replies, "Please don't praise me excessively for tasks like this when you're doing such dirty work. Young monarch, wasn't our primary purpose here to level up significantly, by the way?" Hearing that, Suho says, "Yes, absolutely, I agree wholeheartedly. But according to the Hunter Association rules, E-rank hunters simply can't go into dungeons alone. And it has been a long time since the Hunter Association or Hunter ranks were introduced, so there are some errors in their measurement devices, you see. That's precisely why I'm thinking of getting my strength remeasured. And then, you remember our third mission quite well? We can do something like that here too." Beru says, "Are you talking about me regaining my power here, master?" Suho replies, "Yes, you said that your power would recover by eating or absorbing magic power directly. Even magic stones have magic power inside them, right?" Hearing this, Beru says, "Young monarch, does that mean..." Just then, they see Beru is eating magic stones. Suho says, "If you can't help extract the magic stones, then hurry, pick them up quickly and eat." Beru starts eating right away. Suddenly, after eating a single magic stone, he feels a strange sensation. He is quite shocked and shouts out, "Young monarch!" Suho looks directly at him and asks, "Now what happened exactly?" Beru says, "He just sensed the presence of a monarch." Upon hearing this, Suho asks, "Do you mean my dad?" Beru replies, No, there is no one here currently who is at the monarch level. If the monarch of shadows were here, I would have most likely gained my full power by now, undoubtedly." The scene then shifts to two laborers facing a wall that begins to emit strange sounds and vibrations. They are completely confused and wonder what's coming. A guy says, "Isn't he coming from the same direction our red party went?" But then, suddenly, three eyes shine very brightly before them in the darkness, and shortly after that, the Lycans enter the scene. Seeing them, they get really scared and scream, "Ah, they're monsters, monsters! What are they doing here?" People run as soon as they see them, completely scared out of their wits. But one guy, he's absolutely terrified, frozen in place, unable to move a single muscle. He desperately tries to hit the fearsome Lycan with his trusty axe, but the beast quickly snaps the axe clean in his powerful jaws with ease. The guy is completely panicked, turning back pleadingly, "Please, someone help me, please help me." Then, with a horrifying growl, the hungry Lycan lunges for him, ready to attack and devour him. But just as it strikes, Suho suddenly appears and swiftly slashes the Lycan across the chest, saving him, forcefully expels him, and kills him on the spot. Then Suho says, "I'll give you some time, evacuate quickly." The man, seeing this, thanks him and runs away immediately. Now Suho faces three large lichens. Suho looks at them and sees the color of their names above them, which is orange. This means they are as powerful as or slightly weaker than the D-rank Mist Clan member he was talking to. He thinks if that's really the case, then that means he can defeat them alone. But as he's about to act, he looks behind him. Behind him, he sees Dokun. Seeing him, he says, "You can run, get out of here, I'll handle this." But Dokun says, "Suho, you're trying to help people here all alone, and you think I'm going to leave you and run away? I'm not running anymore." Hearing this, Suho is slightly happy and laughingly says, "Okay, then please help me when I'm in trouble." Then he summons more goblins without hesitation. Seeing this, Dokun thinks, "What?" And the three goblins are standing nearby, watching closely. Suho opens his inventory and pulls out a weapon very quickly. Dokun is shocked by this unexpected action. Suho thinks to himself, weapons the goblins collected from the Shadow Dungeon are definitely better than these pickaxes, without any doubt at all. He's amazed and quite surprised to see him pull one out. It's unbelievable indeed. He summons weapons effortlessly. What specific summoning technique times is times he using, and what does it times truly times mean in this intense battle? Suho fearlessly rushes toward the menacing lichens. He moves with incredible speed, piercing one ruthlessly with his powerful weapon, killing it instantly and decisively. Notification: Steel Fang Lichen, deceased. Dokun's astonished face is absolutely priceless. The three goblins cheer wildly, loudly, and enthusiastically for their all-powerful master. Suho commands the fallen lichen without hesitation, "Arise!" He continues to fight fiercely and strategically, shouting, "Arise!" with unwavering determination. The lichen rises ominously from the ground, terrifying everyone around him thoroughly. Even the battle-hardened goblins are filled with palpable fear and dread. Beru is deeply impressed and thinks silently to himself with a hint of awe. Wow, the young monarch already expertly and effectively uses shadow extraction and shadow power. Suho, still battling relentlessly and strategically, thinks intently. They don't actually need mana. The more power I can gain through leveling up, the more shadows I'll be able to effectively command and control. He confidently shouts out, "Arise!" Defeated lichens begin to rise slowly, ominously, and menacingly. Dokun and a terrified goblin now face one directly in a truly terrifying confrontation. The goblin sees the lichen, gets scared stiff beyond belief, and cries uncontrollably, wailing pathetically. A fearsome shadow soldier is standing before them. Why is he crying so much? Let me know what times you times think down in the comments below. Is it because of the sudden appearance of a new, powerful competitor? Or is it simply and purely the paralyzing grip of fear? Suho skillfully kills the very last lichen that remains standing. Then he shouts triumphantly and victoriously, "Arise!" Suddenly, a commanding voice echoes loudly from behind him, filled with suspicion and disbelief. "Suho, that's most definitely times, not times any ranker's normal physical ability. Commanding the unliving dead and powerful monsters just isn't normal in any way, shape or form." Suho thinks anxiously and worriedly, "Oh no, I got way too excited showcasing my abilities. How can I possibly explain all of this now without raising a ton of unwanted suspicion and revealing my true power?" He peeks at her, wondering intently to himself, does this mean Suho is a fake ranker who is intentionally keeping his rank very low? And just then a notice suddenly appears. A quest has arrived, and in the quest details we see you must defeat your enemy. An entity is coming your way with murderous intent. So to secure your safety, kill it and defeat it quickly and efficiently. Suho looks directly ahead, searching. The space in front of him was completely empty. Seeing this, he thinks, what? A quest? But it clearly says I've already defeated all my enemies. And I definitely beat all the lichens around here. There's nothing else directly in front of me really. So, where are the other enemies then? Suddenly, they hear someone approaching nearby. Dokun quickly goes to the front and says, "Hey you, aren't you the one who raided the party?" Just then, they see the same tank hunter coming towards them. He goes to meet him, ready to talk, was talking about the whole situation very seriously. But Suho says, "Jung, wait just a minute." But before that moment, we see that guy suddenly attacks him and he slashes him hard with the very same knife. We then see Heian, or rather Dokun's glasses are completely broken right in half. Suho quickly pulls him back and throws him far away, immediately ordering the wolf squad to attack right away. Dokun was clearly in bad shape, so after a short while, we see him carefully taking Dokun away to lay him gently down and says, "Damn it all, and a possessed hunter too. What on earth is going on here? Is all of this becoming fashionable now?" The color of this one is completely red. Red names indicate a higher level of danger. I still remember that fight, that C-rank host who totally wiped the floor with me. He says, "Fang of Dragon Possessed." And I think if the situation is exactly the same, running away might be the right thing for me. But can I really run? And then Beru asks, "Beru, what does this mean exactly? Is this also monarch just like my dad?" Beru explains, "Yes, he definitely has power, which comes directly from that same monarch, but he's not that powerful yet, not at all right now. However, that definitely doesn't mean Suho can easily fight him in his current state, or easily defeat him at all." Hearing this, Suho takes out some weapons and says, "You said the system is an auxiliary device that helps me grow, right? Right? So, if he gave me this quest, there absolutely must be a significant possibility for me to defeat it and triumph. More importantly, I definitely need to become even stronger to reunite with my dad as soon as possible." Let's carefully and closely observe that fearsome monster. It completely obliterated all three powerful beasts, specifically the Shadow Soldiers, with a single, devastating slash attack. Now, Suho is absolutely and undoubtedly ready to fight, determined to defeat this formidable red-named enemy and become even more powerful right here and now, without any hesitation. Can Suho overcome this incredibly difficult challenge and emerge victorious in the end? Will he get to see his dad again? If you want to find out, please subscribe, like, and share this video with everyone today. Thank you so much.